The battle between Kid Pirates and red-haired pirates is one of the most anticipated battles by fans in the One Piece final saga. Kid previously arrived on the island of Elbaf after choosing one of the paths. However, on the island of Elbaf there was already Shanks waiting for them. Based on what was presented in chapter 1079, Shanks managed to defeat Kid by using the Divine Departure technique. However, where did Shanks learn the technique? What exactly is the Divine Departure technique? This is one of the most powerful sword techniques that appear in One Piece. The Divine Departure technique was first demonstrated by 𝐋𝐢𝐜𝐞𝐬𝐿 Roger when he fought against 𝐋𝐢𝐜𝐜𝐿. The proof of the power of this technique made 𝐋𝐢𝐜𝐜𝐿 fall very far. Even though Oden was one of the strongest samurai in Wano at the time, he also used the two-sword style to fight. Oden's strength was even recognized by Kaido. This means that Divine Departure's attack is really very powerful, which feels natural if then Kid is defeated by Shanks easily using this technique. Even so, what needs to be appreciated is how resilient Eustace Kid is. If he doesn't have extraordinary endurance, then there is a possibility that Kid could die instantly. Seeing this fact, the question is then who taught Shanks the Divine Departure technique? Seeing how close the relationship between Roger and Shanks is, it is possible that Roger taught Shanks this technique. As shown in the story, Shanks is shown as having an emotional closeness to Roger. We can see this in several moments. For example, when Shanks meets Luffy, when Luffy said the same thing as Roger, Shanks immediately remembered his former captain. Then, in Kazuki Oden's journal notes, it was written that after Roger's return from Laugh Tale, Shanks was seen crying while hugging Roger's body. What exactly happened is still unknown. The emotional closeness between Shanks and Roger could be the basis for speculation of Roger then taught Shanks many things. This could be Roger's legacy to Shanks. Apart from Roger, the one who might have taught Shanks sword techniques was Silver's Rayleigh. Apart from sword techniques, what Rayleigh might also have taught Shanks is the haki ability that has been his mainstay. How then Shanks can use the Divine Departure technique in the fight against Kid, and even manage to defeat him, can be proof that Shanks' reputation as a swordsman is not a joke. In fact, the story reveals that Shanks is the eternal rival of Mihawk, who is the strongest swordsman in the world. The news says that every time the two of them fight, the entire Grand Line will be shaken. Whitebeard himself admits that the battle between Shanks and Mihawk is legendary and amazing. Mihawk also often sought out Shanks' whereabouts to challenge him to a fight, until Shanks lost his arm as a result of sacrificing for Luffy. In various sources of information, such as Vivre cards or the manga, all confirm that Shanks is a swordsman. In one of the Vivre cards, Shanks has the nickname Swordmaster. Other sources refer to Shanks as a great swordsman. This shows that Shanks is a very strong swordsman, and not just someone with a sword. What then happened in chapter 1079 where Shanks was able to use Divine Departure, which is Roger's strongest sword technique, and was able to defeat Kid easily, seems to be a clear proof of all Shanks' reputation as a swordsman in One Piece.
Shambles.